Thank you, everyone, for holding. We are now joined by head coach Danny Kaspar of Texas State. If you have a question for Coach Kaspar, please press *1 on your phone at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. Coach, before we get started with questions, please give me your thoughts on the season so far and your expectations for the rest of the way.
Well, we're a little disappointed that we're 3-4 right now. We know we had Arkansas Little Rock in a position to win the game at our place on Thursday, and they played some very good basketball. It seems like every shot they had to hit last overtime and so forth. And, I'm a little disappointed that we have not played better on the road, and that's where I guess going into conference play, I was happy. We were playing, I think, albeit our teams we were playing were not super strong. You don't know that when you schedule them 2 years earlier. But we did take Washington State to overtime, had a chance to win the game, missed a 1-and-1 with 10 seconds to go. We missed several free throws against Little Rock that would have won. And, in fairness to one of my players, took the whole. But I was happy with the way they bounced back against Arkansas State. That was a devastating loss Thursday night. Josh Akins hit an unbelievable shot to win the game for me, and he's a great player. He's had a great game. And so, we have to be more consistent. In particular, we have to get more consistent play, from Monty Gant. And we have to get more consistent play for some of our other players who are maybe only getting 7 or 8 points some nights, other nights. So our defense has to pick up a little bit if we want to beat some teams, very good teams on the road. We have 4 road games in a row, and it's a very tough part of our schedule. So we'll see where it goes, but we feel like we have a team that is improvement from the first 2 years we were here. But we have to overcome some poor shooting nights with stellar defense to win some games. If the pass play.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press *1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. Coach, before we get to that, just want to ask you, your defense is one of the nation's best, top 25 statistically most of the year. What's really the key, if you can point out one thing, to your defense being so successful?
Well, we emphasize that a lot, just ask the players to have each other's back, guard the ball, and make that a priority for us. It's really, I think anyone can play good defense if they make it a priority. We do not have as many offensive weapons as some other teams do, and therefore I feel like it must be a priority for us.
And, Coach, coming up on this weekend, the Louisiana swing has been a tough one for some teams to take on this year. What's really the key when you look at the Cajuns and the Warhawks back-to-back this weekend?
Well, we're talking about 2 different teams. Both have some considerable talent and are well coached. One team likes to push the ball more quickly, that being Louisiana Lafayette, and they have a tremendous big man inside, in Sean Long, and a very good point guard in Jay Wright. Monroe is probably a little bit more of a half-court team, but they certainly will push the ball. I think all teams like to push the ball, fast break opportunity there. But Monroe is not going to try to push it as fast as Louisiana. So I think the whole thing is take care of the basketball, stop fast break opportunities, and rebound, defend, and rebound the ball well on the road. We hope we shoot the ball well as we did, Saturday night against Arkansas State. But in the event we don't, I think we have to, we're going to have to play better D and rebound, and try to keep the crowds out of it, because both teams are doing well, and they'll have decent home court crowds to cheer them on.
All right, Coach, that's all the questions we have for today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.